मीडियन वेन ऑफ द फोर आर्म की डिटेल करनी है?
Yes, just know where it begins, just know where it ends, know what it divides into. ठीक है?
ओके मैम।
Begin कहाँ होगी palmar venous arch, sorry network, एंड कहाँ होगी मीडियल क्यूबिटल वेन और बेसिलिक वेन में, ठीक है? तो इस तरह आपने याद करने, they're not that hard to memorize अगर आप नेम से करोगे, right? Now we come on to the deep veins of the upper limb, right? Deep veins of the upper limb, three categories में divided हैं, यहाँ three veins में. फोर कर लो, रेडियल अल्नर को सेपरेट अगर रखना है आप तो रेडियल अल्नर वेन्स आ जाती है विच आर वीनस कम्युनिकेंट्स, ब्रेकियल वेन एंड एक्सिलरी वेन, ठीक है? ये इन्हें दिखाया हुआ है एक डायग्राम में क्या दिखाया हुआ उन्हें अल्नर वेन दिखाई हुई है ऑन द अल्नर एस्पेक्ट, रेडियल वेन दिखाई हुई है, basilic vein भी दिखाई हुई है but basilic vein was a superficial vein. So basically they're showing ulnar and radial vein of the forearm which are the deep veins. They're also showing the basilic and cephalic veins which are the superficial veins. They're showing you the median cubital vein which is almost in the form of a V, right? But we said that medial cubital vein started from the cephalic vein. So do you guys see it's a continuation of the cephalic vein? फिर ये जो medial cubital vein is divided into further superficial veins which is the basilic and cephalic vein of the arm. Superficial veins भी दी हुई है उन्हें, deep veins भी दी हुई है. अब deep veins कौन कौन सी आपको नजर आ रही है? Ulnar vein on the ulnar side, radial vein on the radial side. ऊपर आओगे arm में कौन सी आ रही है? Deep vein, brachial vein and also the axillary vein. ठीक है? Axillary vein is also a deep vein. अब थोड़ा सा इनका देखते हैं कि क्या थोड़ी चीजें important है for these not much. As you guys know by the names, you guys know कि radial and ulnar veins will accompany the radial and ulnar artery, right? Second point आपने इसका क्या याद करना है कि it at the elbow they unite to form the brachial vein. दोबारा same चीज same concept, ठीक है? कि continuation होगी of one another. Radial and ulnar veins है, radial ulnar artery को accompany करेंगी, elbow पे जाके unite करेंगी to form the brachial vein. उन्हें ये भी दिखाया हुआ है थोड़ा सा, ठीक है? रेडियल एंड अल्नर, रेडियल ऊपर जाएंगी एंड ऊपर जाके इन्हें ब्रेकियल वेन इधर नहीं दिखाई हुई लेकिन ऊपर जाके बिकम द ब्रेकियल वेन. A brachial vein, by the name once again, brachial vein would accompany the brachial artery. It joins with the basilic vein at the lower border of the teres major to form the axillary vein. ठीक है? So brachial vein का आपने एक तो ये we know कि it would join the it would form the axillary vein, लेकिन it would join the basilic vein to form the axillary vein. And then lastly जो last vein है हमने डिस्कस करनी है axillary vein है, वो उसका भी यही है कि axillary artery को accompany करेगी and it receive the cephalic vein की tributaries. ठीक है? That's it. So superficial वो होगी हमारे venous drainage of the upper limb, हमारी deep होगी. Superficial में हमने 5 की थी, deep में हमने 4 किए हैं. If you include radial and ulnar separate. Now we come to the lymphatic drainage of the upper limb. The lymphatic drainage of the upper limb is divided into two categories, two sections. एक तो lymphatic vessels होती हैं and एक lymph nodes होती हैं. Lymphatic vessels भी superficial होंगे and deep होंगे. ठीक है? जो superficial lymphatics हो वो भी they're basically located around the superficial fascia, superficial होंगी. Deep lymphatics further deeper down होंगी, right? अब इनके क्या points हैं? The superficial lymphatics, they collect lymph from the skin and subcutaneous tissues because superficially located as, so that makes sense. Whereas the deep lymphatics, they drain structures lying deep to the deep fascia. So अगर इनका आप लोगों ने differences करना है, एक तो ये है कि superficial lymphatics जो हैं, they're collecting lymph from skin subcutaneous tissue, whereas deep lymphatics, they drain structures lying deep to the deep fascia. Superficial lymphatics, they mostly drain into the axillary lymph nodes, right? And deep lymphatics also drain into the axillary lymph nodes. So those points are similar. फिर superficial lymphatics के other क्या points हैं? Few drain into the supratrochlear nodes from the medial side of the forearm, and then from the lateral side of the forearm into the deltopectoral or the infraclavicular. And इसका एक superficial lymphatics का काम चीज़ याद करनी है. There's a vertical area of lymph shed in the middle of the forearm and arm. So ये basically एक vertical area होता है जहाँ पे lymph drains. Deep lymphatics का एक एक्स्ट्रा क्या पॉइंट है कि बहुत ज़्यादा होती हैं and they run along the ulnar, radial, brachial and the axillary vessels. So जो deep lymphatics है ना, would make sense. Deep lie करती है, so ulnar and radial जो वेन्स भी थी, वो भी डीप भी थी, तो आप इस तरह याद कर सकते हो कि अल्नर रेडियल एंड एक्सिलरी वेसल्स के लॉन्ग रन करती हैं. ठीक है, so ये हमारा, this is all you girls need to know about the superficial and deep lymphatics. Then we come to the lymph nodes. The lymph nodes are really important. ठीक है, lymph nodes हमने पहले भी पढ़े थे when we did the breast before we went on breaks, and now we're going to discuss them again. So basically, what are lymph nodes? They're small bean-like structures, and they're an important component of the immune system. Why are they important component of the immune system? Is because whenever you have an infection, whether it be viral or जो भी infection है, these certain small bean-like structures which are located throughout the body in various areas, इनकी inflammation हो जाती है. Inflammation okay, they become enlarged, and so that's why that can be one of the clinical indications that there's some type of infection going on in the body, is when you find a lymph node enlarged or you feel a lymph node that's enlarged. ठीक है, so lymph nodes के थोड़े से points क्या क्या हैं? They're present along the course of the lymph vessels, which means जो अभी हमने lymph vessels या lymphatics चीज पढ़ी है, जहाँ जहाँ पे भी lymphatics या lymph vessels होंगी, जहाँ जहाँ भी drain होनी होगी, वहाँ पे ये lymph nodes present होंगे. Second thing क्या होता है? Lymph nodes are usually always arranged in groups, right? So groups of lymph nodes. अभी हम हाँ जी,
आप नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पढ़ा रही हैं ये वाली?
ये वाली ही पढ़ा रही हूँ.
ओके
ठीक है. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys an overview of lymph nodes ताकि आपको समझ आए कि होता क्या है. ठीक है. So one thing, they're arranged in groups. Second thing, they're small bean-like structures. Third, they're normally not palpable. Like I said, कि normally ये lymph nodes palpable नहीं होंगे. जब anytime there is an infection, for example, enlarge क्यों होंगे? जब कोई lymphangitis हो, meaning inflammation. Come on to the okay. Now we'll come on to the axillary lymph nodes, right? So जो axillary के lymph nodes है ना, they're arranged in 5 groups: anterior pectoral group, posterior or scapular group. Anterior pectoral कहेंगे आप, that makes sense because वो pectoral region में होगा, pec major, pec minor वाले region में होगा. Posterior scapular होता है, posterior scapular group, फिर lateral group, central group and apical group. This is a diagrammatic क्या है? Anterior pectoral scapular group, ठीक है, फिर central, lateral, apical उन्हें label किया हुआ है. इसकी KLM में बड़ी सी diagram दी गई है, and I'm sure you guys have already done it. Let's discuss थोड़ा सी चीजें about these groups. जो anterior pectoral group होता है, they lie along the lateral thoracic vessels. Lateral thoracic vessels were the vessels that were also supplying the breast, right? So internal thoracic, internal memory, and all of that. So they lie along those lateral thoracic vessels. They're in direct contact with the axillary tail of the breast, which means this is the breast, right? So this is the axillary